Hey there, Cybertruck enthusiasts. Elon Musk seems to have revealed impressive features of the future electric pickup truck on delivery day, including the presence of accessories that can help increase the vehicle's range up to 470 miles. Everything on delivery day seems to have gone well. However, there are still some things that we've been eagerly awaiting, and Elon has kept them secret from the initial launch in 2019 until now. In today's episode, we're going to address 5 issues that the Cybertruck may encounter when widely used in the future. What are those problems? Join us to find out the latest news in today's episode of Tesla Car World, where we talk about everything Tesla. Before we begin, we humbly ask to show your support by subscribing if you haven't done so already, and ringing that bell so you don't miss out on any of our exciting videos in the future. Now, let's get started. An issue that has garnered significant attention from all of us is the use of Tesla vehicles in extremely cold climates, particularly the ones with snow and ice. During such conditions, the door handles seem to freeze completely, requiring considerable force to break the ice layer and free the stuck door handles. It was a major inconvenience on vehicles with concealed door handles. Eventually, Tesla acknowledged this and replaced it with a software update. We don't exactly know how they could achieve this through an over-the-air update, but it demonstrated remarkable effectiveness in addressing the frozen door handle issues. What makes us contemplate further is the production version of the recently released Cybertruck by Elon, which lacks traditional door handles. This might exacerbate the door handle issue of the Cybertruck. The future pickup does not have any conventional door handles, leading Elon to intervene to assist some new owners receiving their vehicles at the Cybertruck delivery event. In 2021, Elon Musk hinted that the Tesla Cybertruck would not have any door handles, making one of the most specific design changes for the electric truck besides slightly reducing its overall dimensions. All these are part of Tesla's sleek design for the truck, making it even more aerodynamic. Musk's initial vision for this vehicle also excluded side mirrors, but Tesla had to incorporate them due to vehicle regulations and safety concerns. Instead of traditional door handles, the Cybertruck features a small button along the window edge on the B-pillar, allowing the door to pop open about 2 inches. After that, it can be grasped and fully pulled open. The controversy arises as to whether it can open when the button's covered with ice and even if the door is covered entirely. It's observed that when pressing the door open button, we can hear the sound of modern mechanics working inside the door.
I heard you say that for the record. I heard you.
Possibly indicating the window being lowered, but could also be a powerful drive unit providing a push to the door being held by ice. The issue here is whether the button on the B-pillar actually works when it's frozen. If so, we can consider that Tesla retains the unlatched door feature on its models and applies it to the Cybertruck. According to research, door handles were not an issue in the past, but are becoming increasingly problematic. Research indicates that they pose a particular challenge for electric vehicles. The fundamental contact point of door handles is now a headache as manufacturers are trying to redesign them, and owners seem to encounter issues with a high-tech approach to this pretty basic function. With high hopes for how Tesla's addressing the challenges they face, you can leave a comment on this issue to give your best ideas for future improvements. Is armor glass really what we hope for?
You don't have to worry about rocks hitting the glass and cracking the glass. This glass is basically rock-proof.
Elon Musk declared that the Cybertruck was equipped with bullet-resistant glass from the very first day of its introduction in 2019. However, little is known about the technology used in the development or production of the armor glass. Smartphone manufacturers like Apple and Samsung also claim that the glass on their phones has the best shock and shatter resistance. But it seems to be misleading as it cannot reach 100%. Similarly, with the Cybertruck, on the delivery day in late November 2023, the announcement regarding bullet resistance was no longer present. Instead, there was a mention of resistance against impact from rocks and hail. However, it is well known that glass always shatters when it reaches its breaking point. For a bullet-resistant glass layer to fulfill its purpose, when a bullet hits the glass, it will break the outer layer of the glass, but the inner polycarbonate layer will absorb the energy of the bullet, preventing it from penetrating the inner layer of the glass. Large fragments of bullet-resistant glass have been used for public purposes in World War II, typically ranging from 0.4 inches to 5 inches thick and extremely heavy. This would significantly impact the weight and performance of a highly anticipated vehicle like the Cybertruck. 4 years have quickly passed, and the Cybertruck is ready for production. At the delivery event, Elon Musk requested Tesla's Franz von Holzhausen to throw a metal ball at the left window of the Cybertruck once again. The man repeated the experiment from 2019. However, the main difference is that over the approximate 48-month period, the metal ball has turned into a baseball. The good news is that the window glass survived the impact without any damage. So if a child throws a baseball at your 6,600-pound all-electric pickup truck, you should be fine. Elon Musk stated that the glass is essentially rock-resistant and emphasized that the new stainless steel shell of the Cybertruck indeed has bullet-resistant capabilities. Many of us underestimate how fragile glass can be. We find it is in our cars, homes, everywhere. If a similar test with an iron ball were conducted on your window, we'd see the glass shattering into hundreds of small pieces. This test demonstrated the serious damage-resistant capabilities of armor glass by keeping the glass shattered in place without harming the occupants inside. Let's not deceive ourselves into thinking that we can create a clear, cost-effective material that doesn't shatter when it's hit with a large ball. Many of us may be thinking using acrylic or plastic. While this is true, this technology has some drawbacks, including poor heat resistance, lack of scratch resistance, and yellowing over time. So, why do the Cybertruck's glass still face issues on its launch day in 2019? If you have any better solutions to prevent glass from breaking, please leave a comment below. Most of Tesla's current models are using electric disc brakes manufactured by Brembo, and the Cybertruck in particular also utilizes electric drive motors for braking, generating energy to slow down the vehicle. This is known as regenerative braking, a concept that combines Brembo's digital brakes to eliminate the hydraulic brake system and uses a wire-driven steering system to eliminate manual physical links, significantly reducing the vehicle's weight while improving performance, just as Elon intended. Based on our research, including Brembo's use of the Model 3 to develop their new Sensified digital brake system in 2022, it confirms that the Cybertruck is equipped with the latest and best braking system from the largest brake manufacturer to date. With a payload capacity of 2,500 pounds, you can bet that this will be a braking system with robust discs and calipers capable of handling repeated high-speed stops without the need for heavy loading. When fully loaded, it'll excel in a single high-speed stop before needing brake fade. Nevertheless, we're also pleased about the elimination of hydraulic fluid, brake fluid boiling, and additional anti-lock brake system (ABS) performance that the digital system now enables. We won't experience the pedal feel shudder and low-frequency scraping noises that come with a robust ABS system. Brembo's Sensify technology will allow for sharp, sensitive braking at the wheel lock threshold, stopping in a shorter distance than the capabilities of traditional ABS systems. Based on the latest documentation provided by EPA, we discovered that Cybertruck employs electric brakes on all four wheels, whereas in the Model 3, it's only used on the rear axle. This helps enhance balance during abrupt braking on the road. Additionally, Brembo claims that Tesla's vehicle models are integrated with the most advanced electronic brain in the form of artificial intelligence, incorporating the company's brake components such as calipers, brake discs, and friction materials. Throughout the development process, it seems that Tesla is effectively incorporating AI into their vehicle technology. So, how will regenerative braking on the Cybertruck work? Does it provide absolute safety? This will be one of the standout features of any electric vehicle, allowing the Cybertruck to recover kinetic energy when decelerating or going downhill. When braking with a traditional braking system on a car, the brakes clamp up onto the wheels to reduce speed. So when not braking, the wheels roll forward due to inertia. A problem with traditional hydraulic braking systems is that they wear out over time, and the energy used to slow down from brake clamping is wasted as heat, causing the brake system to heat up. However, Tesla has now utilized regenerative braking and fully electric brakes on the Cybertruck. The regenerative braking system captures kinetic energy and converts it into energy that can be fed back into the battery, slowing down the vehicle. This process occurs when you reduce pressure on the accelerator while driving forward. Releasing the accelerator keeps the rotor spinning and sends the electric current in the opposite direction to recharge the battery and reduce the vehicle's kinetic energy. When you apply the brakes on an electric vehicle or release the accelerator or drive downhill, The process of extracting energy from the battery to transmit to the motor and spin the wheels forward will reverse, charging the battery. An interesting phenomenon is that when a Tesla Model 3 goes through mountainous terrain, it recharges around 5 to 6% of the battery while driving downhill from the mountain peak. This not only maximizes brake wear during short periods of high-intensity braking, but also showcases the efficiency of regenerative braking. However, one limitation that you may anticipate the Cybertruck facing when relying entirely on regenerative braking is overabundance and what happens when the vehicle runs out of battery. Tesla's addressed this by incorporating a separate 40-volt auxiliary power source independent of the main battery, meaning it operates independently of the overall charge of the Cybertruck. This system may be more reliable than traditional hydraulic brakes, as it eliminates many mechanical failure points common in conventional gas-powered cars. Could the Cybertruck brake-by-wire system encounter any problems? After the first round of Tesla Cybertruck deliveries, the electric car manufacturer unveiled official additional features for new owners, including the range extender. This accessory aims to enhance the range of the Cybertruck. Initially, it promised to be able to travel nearly 500 miles when the concept model was revealed in 2019. This has significantly diminished our hopes for a fully high-range Cybertruck without the need for any range-extending tools. However, questions arise regarding the cost and practicality of the extender, particularly concerning weight and usability. A question that arises is whether equipping this extender accessory will certainly affect the storage capacity of the Cybertruck, although Elon has stated that it does not impact that aspect. What are your thoughts on the storage space beneath the unique bed cover of the Cybertruck? We are genuinely concerned about the use of the range extender on and off the bed of the Cybertruck due to potential additional weight, considering the already substantial weight of the battery. Documents from EPA indicate that the main battery of the Cybertruck has an estimated capacity of 123 kilowatt-hours, achieving an efficiency of around 2.7 miles per kilowatt-hour. The range extender is designed to add approximately 130 miles to the 340-mile range of the Cyberbeast, requiring an additional 47 kilowatt-hours of usable storage capacity. For reference, the Model 3 rear-wheel drive currently uses a 50 kilowatt-hour battery, equivalent to just over 450 pounds for battery alone. The total weight includes construction materials and embedded components. To compare, the battery pack of the Tesla Model 3 long range with cells weighs 1,060 pounds. Although estimates place the weight of the Cybertruck's range extender between 500 and 600 pounds, the actual weight may vary based on factors such as structure or the number of cells. Consequently, this accessory will increase the vehicle's inertia, somewhat impacting its operational capabilities, similar to adding 4 more people to the cabin. With an estimated price of around $16,000, as per some disclosures, this will pose an additional inconvenience for some owners and generate considerable controversy. Having to pay $16,000 for a range extender that was initially suggested to be a necessary inclusion based on Elon's earlier statements raises questions about actual pricing. The disclosed prices for Cybertrucks equipped with a range extender are $76,990 for the rear-wheel drive variant, $95,990 for the dual-motor variant, and finally, $115,990 for the Cyberbeast. Nevertheless, we believe that this accessory is designed to ensure Cybertruck compliance with federal EV tax credit requirements of $7,500, providing significant savings. By equipping the vehicle with a smaller battery for the remaining 500 miles, Tesla may lower the cost, enabling more customers to qualify for federal tax incentives and reducing the overall cost of the vehicle. The off-road tires we want to mention here are not the tires that Tesla will provide because we are sure that there are plenty of aftermarket options available for the beast you desire. It could be a set of 35-inch tires from Mickey Thompson to provide extra traction in more challenging off-road conditions. However, the size of the wheels will also affect the driving experience on a vehicle with an adaptive air suspension system, even though the air suspension system is not configured to adjust dynamics higher when larger wheels are introduced into the suspension system. Drivers can press a button to select different shock levels on the Cybertruck, such as medium, high, low, and entry. These suspension systems also have a load balancing capability, meaning they'll adjust the static height of the vehicle to adapt to the varying weight of passengers and cargo. Yes, the entry mode is activated when the vehicle is stationary, and it creates a challenge for larger-sized tires that may come into contact with the Cybertruck's compact body, potentially causing damage to either one. The adaptive suspension system does not seem to be configured to adapt well to the addition of larger-sized tires. It's challenging to achieve that because the majority of the harshness of the ride is at a higher frequency. This can potentially lead to some issues where the suspension system may struggle. Real-world tests regarding tire replacements have not been conducted yet, so we can't speak to the potential impacts as only 10 units have been delivered on the first day. In theory, these systems can adapt to changes in tires and wheels, but the system software will need to integrate well with this functionality. How do you think Tesla will enhance the user experience with this adaptive suspension system? And how does Tesla need to improve the above problems? Feel free to share your ideas in the comments down below. And if you had a blast watching this video, show us some love by smashing that like button, subscribing, spreading the word, and hitting the bell icon to get notified of more exciting episodes. Thanks so much. Until next time, stay safe and God bless.